Today on techgooch, we're going to take a peek at a product that I did an install on, and actually I have two installed right now, so I can really show you the difference between inside and outside mounting. But that is the UniFi G3 Flex security cam from Ubiquiti. Hey folks, welcome back to techgooch. So today we're taking a peek at the G3 Flex security camera on the UniFi platform from Ubiquiti. So I had, when I actually got these in to review, and I actually purchased these. I purchased two of them. They're 79 bucks a piece. They were hard to get. So I was on the waiting list. I got an alert that they were available. I immediately jumped on it, bought two of them. For 79 bucks, I was really interested to see how good they were, because they are 1080p, but they only shoot at like 25 frames per second. But I'm not looking for super high quality where these were going. These were going in a spot in my home, in the living quarters of the home, but specifically so we could check on the dogs while we weren't home. It keeps my wife's mind at ease more than anything else. And to be honest, I like being able to look at it too, and see if something happens, hey, what happened? I can rewind and look at it, right? But it is also a security system. So if somebody does break into my house, I have not only inside, but also not only outside, but inside footage as well. So that's the thinking process behind this. But I got them in the day that, actually the day before technically, I was supposed to be getting solar panels. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get one of these up immediately. I didn't do videoing on that one. And I put it outside on my tower overlooking my southern half facing part of my roof. And what my thought was I could do like a time lapse. And I did get the time lapse on that, and that's coming up on future videos. I have some thoughts on that. So then when I did the setup video on GeekSmart, I did an install of it here in the studio. And then after everything was done, then I was able to get time to actually mount it up in my living room. I kind of messed around with it. It didn't actually show me mounting it, but literally I just fastened it to the ceiling and that's it. And then ran the PoE cable in. So the review in this case, I'm going to show you how I mounted it inside. The outside is just on a tower overlooking the roof. I'm not going up on the roof right now. But I'm going to show you how I mounted it inside. And then we're going to go over the app, how it works, how much I love this thing, and how much I actually like the NVR function of the Dream Machine, and how well it works specifically for looping through and looking at your past stuff. But also the quality of this camera specifically at the price point it's at in the UniFi system. I'm really, really happy with where it is. I really, really am. Is it as good as some of the other cameras that I have from another system? Not quite as clear, and definitely not as good for night vision. But the quality for where it is within the UniFi range, it's definitely not a bad camera. So let's start. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to show you what it looks like mounting on the ceiling. It's just kind of sticking out, to be honest. And it's just mounted there so I could, hidden wires, but I can get the whole living room and the whole foyer and even down the hallway. So let me show you that, and then we'll come down here. We'll actually go through the app, and you can actually see what it looks like. So we're in the corner of my living room. Oh, sorry about that. And you can see that's where I have the camera currently mounted, is up there in the corner. Basically, I have the Ethernet cable popping through the ceiling connected to the camera. I currently have the lights turned off on it so they're not annoying anybody, but that's what it looks like. It's just sticking out of my ceiling. Nothing crazy fancy, but there she is. Okay, so here we are in the App Store. The UniFi Protect is actually the app that you use for the cameras. So as you can see, I already have it. I'm going to hit open so I can open up the Protect app. And within here, it's automatically going to load the living room, because that's my primary one on the thing, and the last one I actually checked. But you can see I also have the rooftop mounted one as well. And so last motion, looks like it picked up motion 3 minutes ago from vehicles moving. You can see the vehicles move back there as well. Let's go into the living room real quick. My daughter's in there watching TV right now, but I can cycle back through and see, all the dogs' activity, all the stuff, all the way back into here we are at night. You can see my one dog relaxing, laying in there on the couch at night. But you can see actually how good, let me twist it here so you can actually see it better, how good the footage actually looks, to be honest. This is all at night. Now there is the reason that it looks bright back there in the corner, there's actually another camera back there. And so there's another infrared light coming from that way. So that's why we're getting more light there. But You can see my dog just lazing around. And it just works really, really well. I love how easy it is to cycle through the timeline. You can actually see my the sensor on my thermostat right there is blinking. But it's good. It looks good, to be honest. In that platform, inside, it works good. Outside is where it loses a little more of its luster. So during the daylight hours, it actually looks fantastic. And you can see there's the shading. Let's come over. Got some rain, and then there's nighttime. It's just too big of an area. The infrared light is not powerful enough to do a whole lot of anything. Now, if somebody was to stand there, you could actually see the person. But with the roof being where it is, how far it is away from where the camera's mounted, it's just not enough to do a whole lot of anything. So at first, I actually thought, wow, maybe the infrared light isn't working. Then I brought the camera inside, and I thought, no, nope, it's working. It's just, it doesn't work, at least where I have it placed outdoors, very well. That's what I found. So that's just something that I wanted to showcase. Looks like the camera was offline for a short bit there for 2 minutes. Maybe it was restarting, or something went down with my network. I don't know. But that's what she looks like. To be honest, like I said, I'm more than happy with it. Also within the app here as well, we can actually share and download and do all sorts of stuff. If we actually go to the motion stuff, it'll actually show the motion events. Let's see here. We can export a clip. So here's the neat thing. We can actually say, now I want that clip to go from whatever, this time to this time. So you can see the time frame over here. I'm just cycling through, and then I can hit download, and that clip is now downloading. And it's downloaded. And of course, the longer the clip, the longer it's going to take to download. But you can do that within the app there. It works really, really well. And look, Ubiquiti makes some fantastic stuff, and their UniFi platform is just awesome. So if you have the Dream Machine, or you're looking for maybe a nice upgrade, or if you're a small business, and that's really what this stuff is actually oriented toward, is small business use, because you can use it. It's a rack-mounted system with the Dream Machine Pro, a switch, all the stuff that you actually have to have before you can actually use the UniFi Protect series of products. But I have all that stuff in place. I have a hard drive in my Dream Machine Pro, and it works great. Setup of it is absolutely about as easy as you can set up any NVR or networked camera system. Ubiquiti makes their stuff almost foolproof. And so you do not have to have a whole lot of networking experience to get this stuff set up. In this case, I already have my Dream Machine set up. I download the UniFi Protect app. I log in with the same information. I log into my UniFi system in there. And once I have this plugged into the UniFi, either my switch or my Dream Machine, as long as it's a PoE port, which basically means my switch, it will automatically propagate in the UniFi Protect to say, yep. So I would highly recommend checking out my setup video. You'll see how ridiculously easy this is to set up. But quality-wise, definitely more of an indoor product than an outdoor. It has that outdoor rating, and it's great for looking at during the day, but at night, it's definitely more lacking. It's just not powerful enough. But this is their lower-end line. If I was going to do outdoor, I'm going to look at the G4s, or at least some of the bigger G3s even. But I would look at the G4s, something that has a much better range for its infrared light, and it can fill a much larger area. So that's just the things that I would recommend. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're sitting. If you have any questions for me at all on this, please post below or head over to techgooch.com, get a hold of me. But I am looking to expand into the UniFi system to do more of their cameras because I'm a huge fan of them. It actually has kind of put a halt on my outdoor camera plans. I was going to add 2 to 3 more in the next year, but I'm waiting to see if I want to actually do UniFi instead. Right now I have the platform between 2, and I like the app and the experience with the UniFi stuff, and it also integrates into my system. So there's a lot of benefits to it. So if you have any questions for me at all, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe if you could for me. Share the video with through social media, whichever way you have. But if you know anybody that has a small business that may be looking at maybe making a network change or a security change, point them this way, because this is a product and the whole product line that they can integrate, and it's one platform, easy to set up, easy to maintain. It's a no-brainer in my opinion. It really is. They make a great system, and it's reliable. And that's a huge thing to me, reliability. That's probably my number one thing whenever I'm looking at routers or anything, reliability. So thanks for watching to the end, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you here on the next future video review. See you soon.